So today we are going to be talking about some crochet terminology that is not that common. It's more like crochet slang. First one is frogging or a frog. Now this one comes from when you mess up on a stitch or mess up on a row and you have to rip it all out. So this one, you're ripping or ribbit, and so you're frogging it. That's where the term comes from. Is stash. Now this one is just when you have a lot of yarn, and it's your yarn stash, and it's just all of the yarn sometimes secretly hidden away so that someone doesn't know exactly how much yarn you have. The problem with crocheters and knitters is that they often buy more yarn than they can use, and buying yarn becomes like a second hobby. The one I've seen is yarn barf. So I'm going to need to illustrate this. So you can, when you've got a fresh thing of yarn, you can either pull from the middle like this, or you can pull from the outside. I prefer pulling from the outside to avoid yarn barf, but some people prefer to pull from the middle. Often what happens when you pull from the middle is that a whole bunch of yarn comes out at once, usually tangled up, and that is called yarn barf. Another one I've seen is cal, C-A-L. This one is for crochet along. So sometimes people post crochet alongs. They'll post a project, but only like one section of the project at a time. And so you crochet along with them, and then slowly the project will come to life, essentially. Those are really cool, but they can be kind of advanced. I wouldn't do one as a beginner. I've personally never done one, but they can be really fun. One of them is C2C, and that is corner to corner. That is usually a blanket, and that's when you're doing literally corner, and then it expands, and then to the other corner you decrease. Lastly, the ones that I've seen are Hoth or Joth, so it's hot off the hook or just off the hook, and those are just finished projects and they look amazing. Sometimes you're just so sick and tired of your project by the time you finish it, especially if it's a huge project that you're like, this is hot off the hook, I'm done, I'm over it. But sometimes you're just so proud of your project that you post it all over social media and you're like, look at what I did.